All right. So welcome to Sunday Storm Brush Pen O'Clock. I am so glad that you are here. All right. Now it requires mindful writing, even in the writing of brush pen calligraphy, because calligraphy is a slow and mindful skill. All right. Now I always say this that when we are angry, we are not able to write. The reverse is also true. When we are writing calligraphy, we will never be angry. And that's a beautiful thing. I realized that, there was one time that I always get very upset with myself. And that is when I am rushing for a deadline, especially if I'm running a project and I'm rushing for a deadline. And I don't have enough sleep. I get very easily triggered and I snap at people very quickly. And when I do that, I realize that, oh my gosh, that's really not good because it spirals down. Negativity spirals down. But what I noticed was something that I could catch myself was I included this 5 minutes of writing for myself. Okay. I noticed that I always tend to get a little bit snappy at about 5 plus PM in the evenings. When I come back from school, when I know that I have a lot of work in front of me after eating dinner, I need to get to my work, I get very snappy. So when I catch myself and I notice my triggers, what I included and implemented was I implemented a 5 minutes of writing at that point in the day. That 5 plus before I have my dinner, I go to my workstation where I have all my notes printed out and my brush pen, and I really start simply writing for 5 minutes. And I realize that when I do that, instead of being upset each time at that 5 plus, I realize I crave for that 5 plus evening because it was a time that I could retreat to write, not for performance, not to write to give to anybody, but it was a time that I needed for myself to slow down and to find that calm and that peace. And that was something that really changed how I see my evenings.